Hi, I'm Darlene Hardiman, registered dietitian, here to talk to you today about apples. Now let's be honest, apples are the MVP of the fruit world. They're crisp, juicy, sweet, sometimes tart. They can go from a snack to a salad to a dessert without skipping a beat. But with over 100 different varieties of apples grown in the United States alone, it can be a bit overwhelming to know which apple to choose for what occasion. So today I want to talk about 7 different varieties of apples that are commonly found in most grocery stores to hopefully help guide you to pick the right apple for the right moment. The first apple I want to talk about is the Pink Lady apple. Now this Pink Lady apple has a flavor of tart, it's crisp, it's effervescent, it goes well with snacking, also baking, and adding to cheese boards. If I could describe this apple, I would call it the extrovert of the apple world because it has a zippy flavor and it adds some tart sweetness to many things that you can add it to. The next apple is the Fuji apple. Now the Fuji apple is very sweet, it's dense, it's crisp, great for snacking, juicing, adding to fruit salads. Now if you have a sweet tooth, the Fuji apple is your best friend. It's incredibly juicy and sweet without being syrupy. It's a wonderful snacking apple. Next is the Gala apple. The Gala apple is mildly sweet with floral notes to it. It's great for snacking as well, adding to kids' lunch boxes and also cooking down to applesauce. This is kind of the Goldilocks of apples. Not too sweet, not too tart, kind of right in the middle, soft, approachable, and it's perfect for kids. We have the Golden Delicious apple. This is a sweet, mellow, soft apple with a buttery finish. It is wonderful to cook into applesauce or making into apple butter, baking, but if you like a mellow apple, it's good to snack on as well. So this one is beautiful to look at, but don't let the name fool you. It's a softie at heart because when it gets cooked, it melts down into this warm, buttery gooiness, which makes it wonderful for baking. We have the Granny Smith. The Granny Smith apple is a wonderful apple for bakers. It's tart, it's crisp, it's refreshing. It's fantastic for baking for pies and apple crisps, adding to savory dishes. Also, my personal recommendation, using for apple pancakes. Now, the reason why this is a baker's apple is because the tartness of this apple can cut through sweetness beautifully, and its texture holds up to heat. So that's why it's a great for bakers. But also, if you like a little tartness, slicing this very thin, adding to salads, adding with peanut butter, it's great as well if you like tart in your life. Next, we have the Honeycrisp apple. This is a slightly sweet, tart, crisp, juicy apple. It's great for eating fresh, adding to salad, slicing it thinly, maybe adding to a sandwich. Now, if apples had a celebrity status, the Honeycrisp would be on the A-lister. It is crunchy and juicy and perfectly balanced. It's everything you want in a snacking apple. Last but not least is the Red Delicious apple. Now this is a mildly sweet apple with some floral notes sometimes. It is great for eating fresh, adding to salads, and also juicing, but it's really not ideal for cooking. This is the classic lunchbox apple and it's very beautiful to look at, but it's also good to add to fruit salads, but honestly, this is more of a fresh eating apple. Now, I always recommend to bakers, combine your apples, add a little sweet, add a little tart, and it increases the complexity of flavor for most of the baked dishes. To store these apples, I recommend the refrigerator. It extends its shelf life and keeps things nice and crisp. If you have bruised apples, please don't throw them away. They also have a purpose. You can cook these down into sauces, add to smoothies, but also baked goods as well. Now, from the tangy bite of a Granny Smith to the honeyed crunch of a Fuji apple, apples are anything but boring. Whether you're baking up a storm or just need a satisfying snack, there is an apple for every job. So what's your favorite apple variety and how do you use it? Drop a comment or share your go-to recipe. We would love to hear from you.